Darrell Jazz Johnson, Gospel Herald, CitySportsReport.com. Here with Mr. Torrel Harris. Just finished watching your son play basketball, but first, not sure if you saw the New York Post today, but there's rumors about what team your son might want to play for. Just to ask you personally, how great would it be for you to see your son put on a New York Knicks uniform in the future?
Well, the thing is, I love the Knicks. I love the Knicks for one reason. When they had Walt Frazier, Earl Monroe, Willis Reed, Dave DeBusschere, Bill Bradley, Phil Jackson, that was a basketball team. And when you talk about team and the Garden, that's what I love about New York. Now my son, he plays for the Orlando Magic, and we respect the Orlando Magic. And he likes the Orlando Magic. It's a good organization. I'm surprised that he's not starting after averaging 19 points and 7 rebounds. I don't know why he's coming off the bench. But the type of player Tobias is, he does what the organization asks him to do. He's a professional. Today's game is a little hard for a number of reasons. One, he's not coming off the bench, threw his rhythm off. He's home. He wants to perform. His grandfather had a stroke after the show came on. His grandfather's not doing well. And, so he had a lot of things that's kind of like, kind of orchestrate why he didn't have the type of game he usually have. Actually, this was his first bad game. Out of 40 games he played this year, this is his first bad game that he played. And I just told him a little while ago, if you play 40 games and you just have one bad game, I can live with that, So you're not really thinking about, the New York Knicks until after this summer he becomes a free agent. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, the New York Knicks is an organization that I'm proud of back in 1971, 73. And can the Knicks get back to that? I hope so, because I live in New York, hope so. But, this time period that Tobias had been here since Thursday and today has been bitter and sweet. They retired his jersey at high school, and it was an emotional retirement of a jersey, which they called him on a surprise. And when I say it was emotional in a lot of different ways. And even for me being his father, first we worked in that gym so much ever since he was a kid, 7th grade. And to look up there, see him retire his number, and to see that number that he took on after Morgan Childs was a kid that he played with since he was 8 years old, and he had a rare blood disease and died, and he took his over. To see that number being retired up there and Morgan, and that number being retired up there for Tobias, that had a goal and had the belief in God that he can succeed and reach that goal and play in the National Basketball Association, and also to play right here in Madison Square Garden against the New York Knicks. That, from all the hard work in that gym and to see everything, it's like came full circle. And it was emotional for Tobias and me, really, being his father, because to see my son, see where he started at and where he's at today, and the goals that he accomplished, that was a special moment, very special moment. And we just give thanks to God. Like this morning when I woke up, I just, I give thanks to God. And then, I read the New York Post and the paper today. The guy with the Post, he didn't have no business putting in there that a fan said Tobias wanted to play for the New York Knicks. He took away, he kind of took away from the special moment that we had. The article was good, but he threw that in there. And so, I mean, that is, to me, that's not, you know, that's not that part. People take that one part where the fans say, and Tobias didn't say that because Tobias interviewed him, says, I'm focused on my team and helping the Orlando Magic win. So, but people took that one little piece out and they ran with it. And so they forgot about he retired his jersey. They forgot about what he does in the community. They forgot about he's a role model. They forgot about he's a classy person, you know. But they forgot about that his friend died of rare disease at 16 years old. They forgot about he took that number on. They forgot about he's Mr. New York State basketball. They forgot about his parade All-American, McDonald's All-American. They forgot he scored over 2,500 points. They forgot about So, to me, this trip wasn't about that. This trip is about a young man who had goals, who believed in God, who stuck by his goals, and by the faith of God, he achieved them. And if anybody has goals, faith, they should look at Tobias as a role model, you know, and which he is. And he prided himself as a role model. He just don't pride himself. I play for the Orlando Magic, and that's it. I made it to the NBA. He prided himself that he's a role model. You're not going to say like he's Charles Barkley. I'm not a role model. He's a role model. He takes pride in that. That's why he has successful basketball camps in the summertime. That's why he works the camps all summer. But I'm just proud to be my son's father. I'm proud to be all my children's father. And I'm just proud of him. And I'm just proud that they accept Jesus Christ as personal Savior.
One quick question: What type of sense of pride did you get seeing your son's jersey in the rafters yesterday?
Like I said, it was a great feeling to see him being happy. It's all about seeing my kids being happy. You know?
What type of memories when you saw the ceremony? What type of memories went through your head of him playing in that gym, of you raising your son to accomplish his goals?
Well, the memory for me is the hard work, the dog we was getting in. We was getting it in. We was working. You know, it was a lot of hard sweat in that gym. We was working. You know, it's like, trying to be the best. 5 o'clock in the morning, he was in that gym working. And then to see the games where he turned the school out, him and his brothers, Tyler and Terry. I mean, and then, they did what they had to do. They put the hard work in, and one thing we always tell our kids, they're all humble, you know what I mean? Like, so, like my son coming off the bench, he's going to be a professional. He don't like it because he's a Tiger, He don't want to be. He work his butt to be a starter. And so when somebody takes that away from him, they're not appreciating him of his hard work, of his dedication, of his pride, because if he didn't have pride, you wouldn't care if a guy took you out. Right. You wouldn't care if, okay, well, you took me out, okay, I'm still getting my money. Wouldn't care. You see what I'm saying? But he's not like that. He takes pride. He's a perfectionist. And, like this game hurts, he missed some shots in here. Shoot, I guarantee he get back, he'd probably be in the gym 3 o'clock in the morning shooting up 1,000 shots.
Well, as you said before, out of 41 games, this was his first bad one. We know he'll return to the great level of play that he's played the entire season. Yeah. Just want to wish you and your family, we'll definitely keep you in your prayers for your father, for his grandfather. All right?
Thank you.